Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets, here on YouTube. And today I have a collab with my friend Allyson Krauss. She is such an amazing person. I'm so lucky to have her in my life. And I hope that you guys will definitely go check out her channel. She's actually having a giveaway right now. She hit 50 subscribers and she's having an amazing giveaway. So definitely go check that out. And she is blowing past 50 and is already, I think, at 75 the last time I checked. So I'm so proud of her and she deserves a million more. So definitely go check her out. I'll put up a card, of course, and down in the description box below, so it makes it easy for you to go check her out. And we have done a few collabs together before, so you've probably seen her on my channel featured as well. But today we're going to be doing a look with the Boss Mood palette from Morphe. And I'm so excited because I've used this palette for other looks, but I haven't used just this palette. So I'm really excited. And she also has this palette. So we're going to be doing a look, whatever we want with this palette. So I'm going to show you the palette. You guys have probably seen it a million times on YouTube already, but this is what she looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love it. I bought this palette for the greens, the purples, really all the colors. I just think that they're just absolutely stunning. And I'm so excited that we get to go into this palette today. I used something a little bit darker on my brows, so my brows are looking a little weird, but we're just going to go with it. So they don't match my hair and they're a little bit dark for me, but that's okay. I usually use the e.l.f. pencil in dark brown or medium brown, and I think I bought the black one this time. So it's a little bit dark, but I didn't realize it till I'd already put it on, so I just went with it. Since I'm wearing a black shirt anyway, my hair is up today. Can't really tell that much, right? So we'll just go with it. And I've already got a dog hair on my face, so I'm just gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution concealer because my eyelids are stained. Whenever my eyelids are stained, that's usually what I use as an eyeshadow base, just because I want it to cover. Not that it always does, but that's my goal. So, what do I want to use? I already recorded this look. I think I told you guys in a video yesterday, and I uploaded it, and then it said my file was corrupt. So I think I'm going to recreate the same look that I did yesterday because I absolutely loved it. So I'm going to go in with this pumpkin orange shade. I don't know what I did with the little insert, so I'm unfortunately not going to be able to say what shades they are, but it's a pumpkin orange. And I always encourage you guys anyway to use whatever you have. You don't have to have the same exact products that I do. If I do find the insert, I'm going to tape it or glue it to the inside of the palette because the palette doesn't have a mirror. So I've seen a few people do that with like the James Charles palette and the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going in. This is a very fall toned palette, as you could see, but I think you could use it for all kinds of things too. But it definitely has amazing fall colors. So perfect for the week of Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful for so many things, you guys. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for all of the friends that I've made through my channel. I'm going to go in with, actually I'm going to go in with some glitter glue because most of the other shades I used were shimmery. So I'm thankful for all the friends that I've made here on YouTube. I'm thankful that I have a platform that I can share my passion for makeup. I'm thankful for family and my friends that I met not on YouTube. I'm thankful for my pets. I'm thankful that I have a home. Sophie's like, well, if you're thankful for me, then why aren't you laying on the couch with me? You probably hear her in the background. Now she's whining. In a moment, she'll probably be snoring. She's so funny. Okay. And today there will be another, like a bonus video going up. It's going to be a new series on my channel, so I'm really excited for you guys to see that. Okay, so the first thing I did was go in with this like shimmery, like coppery shade. Oh, that's so beautiful. I've heard a couple people say that they didn't really like this palette. I've heard a lot of people say they love it, but I've also heard a few people say they didn't like it because the shades were very hard pressed. I think it depends on the palette you got, maybe. I don't know, because I feel like Morphe sometimes has those inconsistencies. Like, for instance, with the Volt palettes. Like, my Volt palettes were fine, but I knew people who had gotten the same ones that I did, and they were terrible or difficult to work with. So, I don't know. I don't make makeup, so I don't know if that's like a thing, that there can be inconsistencies in eyeshadow pressing. I think that's a thing. But I will say the purples in my palette are a little bit more difficult maybe to work with, but overall I think it's been fairly easy. So now I'm going to go into this more burgundy shimmer shade, like this wine colored shimmer shade. I just love the color story of this palette, and I wish that more companies would come out with unique color stories like this. I think they're starting to, which is awesome, because I think for a while we saw palettes that were all like the same color schemes, you know what I mean? And I think this is a very like unique color story. As soon as I saw it online, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. I have to have that. But see, that's my problem. I buy eyeshadows, like I could literally have all of those eyeshadows that you're showing me. I could have every shade. But if you put them all together in a palette, I have to have it. So now I'm going in with the bright purple. And first I'm going to go in with this little brush. And there is fallout. But again, you guys know I create fallout too. But see, I think that's pretty pigmented. I don't know. It used to be too that Morphe only had a bunch of like warm tone palettes, or like, you know, 35 shades of brown or 35 shades of orange. I like that they've been coming out with other than the 35B, and then they discontinued it, and I was like, what are they doing? And then when they came out with the James Charles palette, I was like, makes sense. So I'm going to go in with my MAC 217 into that same purple so that I can really like stamp it on and kind of blend it out. Sorry if I sound congested. It's because I am. I don't know if I'm getting sick. Please no. Or if it's the weather change, but it's something. And my husband came home from work today not feeling well, so I'm like, oh no, oh no. I hope we're not getting sick in our household. I love purple and orange together for some reason. Beautiful. Tons of fallout, I know. And I know it drives some people crazy to have that much fallout. It doesn't bother me because I do my foundation second, as you guys know, most of the time. Actually, all of the time except for the one time I didn't. And I think any eye color can wear any like eyeshadow color, but I think certain colors do bring out certain eye colors. And I think for me, having green eyes, I think that these shades definitely bring out my eye color. So I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And this time I'm not going to forget to mix the shades, because that's what I did last time. And I felt like it looked sort of like a mask. I also, speaking of masks, did do my exfoliating mask yesterday. So I'm hoping that that really helps with my skin, because I felt like my skin was getting really dry, which is probably because it's winter. But I realized I hadn't done like an exfoliating mask in a long time. And I really like to do that because I like to get rid of, you know, the dead skin and all that stuff. And I like to, it really helps the foundation lay more smoothly. So I'm just going to go in with this brush. Oh yeah, that's much better. I can already tell my skin is happy with me. Not gonna lie, there were also a few times where I fell asleep with makeup on because I filmed multiple videos in one day. And there were a few times, just like with my hair color, where I was like, I'm just gonna lay down and watch a movie and then I'll get up and do my skincare. Nope. That didn't happen. So I ended up falling asleep, and my skin does not like that. Well, it's not so much the makeup my skin doesn't like, it's the fact that I didn't do my skincare. Like, I didn't moisturize. I always put like a moisturizer on, and I put like a little bit of a beauty oil on. If you guys want an updated skincare routine, let me know down below and I can do that. I think I did one on my channel one time. I didn't get unready with me. So it was like my nightly skin routine, I think. And I've changed a few products up. And actually they're less expensive products, I think, some of them. Some of them I'm still in the expensive range, but... And now I'm going to go with my powder mixture. By the time you guys are seeing this, it will be only days, mere days before Thanksgiving. I can't believe it. I'm excited about going to see friends and family, but I'm never excited about the actual trip. I used to love road trips, but now it's like we're also bringing all 3 dogs with us, so that is awesome, but also like very hectic. I'm going to go into this. I haven't used this in a long time. This is my Sweet Peach Glow Trio from Too Faced. It has a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. And I'm trying to use stuff I haven't used in a while. And I do like this bronzer because it's very cool tone. And it smells like peaches. But my friend from high school who we're staying with, she has a dog named Lucy, who is a white German Shepherd. It's beautiful. And our dogs get along really well with her. They play, and they have a nice big backyard fenced in, so I'm excited that we get to bring the dogs. So Darcy, if you're watching, thank you. All right, my blush, I'm just going to use the same palette. I don't know, I can't tell if this is the same blush as my Papa Don't Peach. It feels like and looks like, and I feel like it is the same blush, but Too Faced marketed it as 2 different blushes, which is why I bought the trio and the single. But when I put them on my face, I can't tell the difference, so I don't know. And they're still available, like all of them, I believe. Just gonna dust away any excess powder. Is anybody else going out of town? Or are you all staying home? Let me know down below. Do you like traveling for the holidays? We haven't decided if we're going to leave Wednesday night or Thursday morning. My guess is going to be Thursday morning, because I think Wednesday will be a nightmare on 95 South. It's just, 95 South is almost always a nightmare, and especially the day before a holiday. Although, I don't know, maybe people have already left. Doubtful. But we've traveled on Thanksgiving Day before, and it's been so much quicker. And as long as we leave in the morning, dinner isn't until 4, so it's about a 3.5 hour drive from where we are, I think. I think so. All right. I'm going to go in with this duo liner. It's just kind of a off black liner. I don't know. It's not brown, but it's not black. I'm just going to put a little bit on my lower lash line just for the eyeshadow to have something to grab onto. And then we're going to go back into our Boss Mood palette. Let me know down below if you guys have this palette. And I'm going to go into this plum shade and just kind of put that over top of it. I got a little bit in my waterline. That's what happens when I don't use a pencil brush. It flies into my waterline. I like that. And then I'll put a little bit of this Bad Gal Bang on the lower lash line too. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to highlight. I'm going to use a Wet n Wild highlighter. It is one that I got fairly recently. I think I got it during Pinkoween. It is one of their highlighter bars. And this is the one in White Bloom. So it looks like that. And it is the one that, it's like a white gold. And Charlotte Tilbury has a really expensive version of this, where they have like the trio. And then Wet n Wild was like, well, we're going to make a more affordable version. And I haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I have tried Charlotte Tilbury highlighters before, and I actually like this one much better. So I would definitely recommend the Wet n Wild ones. I think Wet n Wild has some of the best affordable highlighters. I mean, I think they actually compare to the more expensive ones. I think they're just as good. And I'm just using my Australis matte setting spray. For my lips, Jeffrey, what was that? For my lips, I'm going to go into Dopey from ColourPop. This has become my favorite, like one of my favorite lip colors. It is a My Lips But Better nude. And sometimes I like to wear a bright eye, like a bold eye, bold lip. And then other times, I don't. And the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip formula is one of my favorites. It's so comfortable and it's so long lasting. And as it fades, it does not like give you butthole lips. Like it just fades away like very evenly, very gradually. So I'm going to spray this one more time. Okay. And I think that is the finished look. I just like slicked my hair down with the setting spray. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. I really love this palette. I definitely would recommend it. I think it was like $23 and I got it 10% off with a code. So I would definitely recommend it. I think it has a very unique color story. I love like the different oranges, the coppers, the greens. I can't wait to do a look with the greens, the purples. Like they're just very pigmented. And for me, this one is really easy to work with. So I definitely recommend it. I love that Morphe finally came out with a different new color story. So I definitely wanted to support them on that. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out Allyson's channel. She's amazing. I'm so lucky to have found her on here. And thank you again, Allyson, for collabing with me and for being so understanding that my other video got corrupted. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.